The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or Comcast. MATV welcomes your comments. Call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Doing this?
Hell no.
Welcome to the second game this Saturday afternoon. The Sixers versus the Sonics. Sixers are 1-0, Sonics are 2-0. Someone's coming home with a loss. Brad with Ben always representing. Nestor Dudley, Andy Robinson not in the Cablecast booth as of yet.
Hey Brad, when are we going to have the official MNBL stats ready in the Cablecast booth?
Usually after week 3. It's not worth just printing out one game. Usually after week 3, week 4, it's definitely here. Ricky Douglas for the Sixers, along with Eric Ribeiro and
Brad,
Matt Emanuel.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off.
That's all right, go ahead.
Very unprofessional-like. I was going to say, did we mention that Ricky Douglas is the half-brother of Jamie Guess, who graduated from the Hawks? Has that been mentioned?
Has not been mentioned. I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't?
That's why you're the creative journalist that you are.
So it was in the genes, Brad.
Well, it's...
At the very least, he should be half as good, right? Half-brother?
Yeah, that's true.
That's at the least.
And the Hawks didn't grab him. They didn't have a chance. Sixers grabbed him real quick.
Oh, there's a couple other teams that was looking at him, too.
Oh, yeah. No, he was definitely well scouted at the draft.
You know, he had an impressive tryout.
Yes, he did, and he's only a sophomore. And he's got some muscles.
Yeah, he has good size. He certainly doesn't look like a sophomore.
No, not at all. He has a senior build to him, which is great for the Sixers. They have a good opportunity this season, and they have a good core coming back.
The Sixers finally recovering from that monster trade from when they acquired the rights of Scotty Lynch from the Bullets.
And that was a heap of years ago.
That was
Douglas?
2003. I can remember this stuff when I'm not on the set of Around the Rim, Brad, but get me on Around the Rim, and for some reason, I just can't remember that fact.
That red light goes up, and some things just happen. Nice alley-oop attempt. Not starting for the Sonics today is Mike Lopes-Raftery.
No, what are you talking about?
He's right there. I'm sorry, I didn't see him in the corner. I was just looking through the camera view. Here he is. I couldn't see him.
And, you know, if he feels though he's fouled, and especially he gets scratched, he will come to the camera and show the whole city.
Yes, he will. He did have a scratch, but we don't know if he put it there himself.
We certainly don't know. He was bleeding.
Yes, the refs didn't call it, so we don't know how that got there. Goes off Sonics, Stone 6 a ball. Ojan's Cheridor, the OJ. The juice that the Sixers are releasing.
And the quote of the year so far, Brad, is when you said, OJ, you made some mistakes in the past. Oh, no, I'm talking about the other guy. Whatever you said. That was clever on the show.
Oh, yeah,
Brad,
yes, that's first season.
Have you been to the ATR blog lately? Have you been to the latest blog?
I tried to get on there this morning. I was updating the website, and I put on who the guest was the first week, who the guest was this past Thursday, and the midseason report in the championship, but there's no other guests lined up just yet.
No, I'm talking about, did you go to the blog?
I have not gone to the blog. I was going to do that, but I ran out of time.
Well, you know what? The blog, you still have the blog linked.
Yes.
And that's, you know, it's very hard to remember around-the-rim.blogspot.com.
Yes.
That's a mouthful. So what I did, Brad, is I created a shortcut link to get you to the website, and the shortcut is simply atrlive.blogspot.com.
That's better. atrlive.blogspot.com. Even I can remember that.
Yeah, because in case some of the folks have the around-the-rim saved to their favorites, you know, they can still get it that way.
Yes.
And for folks who wants to get there for the first time, if they don't want to go through the MNBL.tripod.com, which I don't know why you would not want to go through that site, since that site's been around for what, 35, 40 years?
Close to.
It's close to that. So, but if you don't want to go to that site directly, or if you just want to have two favorites, you can have two favorites. This is a country. No, this is America, land of the free, home of the brave. You can have two favorites, and they're free. If it's free, it's for us.
Oh, we love free. Free is good. It's like a buffet. Free. Oh, Ricky Douglas with a triple.
Yeah, that was just straight butter. So once again, that's atrlive.blogspot.com.
Or hit mnbl19.tripod.com and get your link through the Around the Rim link.
So when you go to the Blogspot, Blogspot, and this will be the last I'll talk about it, because we're taking attention away from this game. But Brad, you go to the blog, I have up there, I have the blog looking the way I would like it to look, and we have the first show of ATR up there, and we have last week's The Mighty Kings up there.
Yes.
So you can go home, or you can go back to Holderness, because I'm sure you got internet access up there.
Oh, I do now, finally.
And
got it to the third tree on the left, cut the hole.
And you can watch either the first show you're on, or you can watch the show with Danny Suda and Leslie Philippe. And in the coming weeks, Brad, we're going to add more clips. We're going to add the 20-05 season clip, 20-06 season clip. We're going to add the Musical Madness video for all 3 past years.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, and we're going to add 20-07 clips. So the site is still under construction, but it's pretty tight right now, Brad. I'm not. You've been at this website game a whole hell of a lot longer than myself, and you know that there's sometimes a slight learning curve.
Oh,
and
yeah.
in the beginning, you're spending all these hours just to get things right, because you got to go through the mistakes. And I've gone through plenty of mistakes, and I know I'm going to go through plenty more.
And I'm still going through mistakes. I'm still having an issue.
But in any case, back to this game, Brad. Thank you for indulging me on that conversation.
Not a problem. Sixers Sonics. I'm trying to get people's names out there once the baskets go in. We're not talking about the steals and the rebounds and the hustling. But Matt Emanuel, the biggest point guard in the league, loses the ball off his foot. Sonics moving the ball well. Jake Halloran got a couple circus-type shots so far this game. Sixers pushing the other way. Sean Chase with the ball.
Chase is a junior, correct, Brad?
Correct, Amundo. There goes Halloran again. No, that's Lopes. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think Lopes Rafferty should have went up with the shot. He was right there. He had to move to the lane. He should have went up with the shot. That was a very tough pass. Lucky he got that pass through.
Yes. OJ bringing up the ball. Sammy Jean, first-year sophomore to Ricky Douglas. Eric Ribeiro.
Into the juice.
The juice just got his pulped whacked. Blocked by Raftery.
But he stole it back, and look.
He's got a lot of power. Ricky Douglas with 5 points out of the 7 that the Sixers have. Halloran, their point guard. Sean Chase, nice move. Should have went underhand. Underhand layup.
Oh, Brad, how many blown bunnies have we seen?
So far today, 7.
OJ couldn't believe he was that wide open, Brad.
OJ knows he's not a shooter. People will let him
That's
shoot.
why he was looking around. Who am I going to give this to?
Yeah.
I'm out of my range. But you know what? He knew he was out of his range, and that's good. That's intelligence.
Yes, he didn't show any LOT. And he got stripped. Halloran with probably some of the quickest hands in this league this season. He's dribbling. Sonics were calling timeout. They didn't get it. Halloran will go coast to coast. And Ricky Douglas on the other end.
You know, Brad, I'm surprised that more players in the league don't pick up on that. I mean, Halloran has that same move to the basket where he kind of floats, he extends his right arm, and he just like hangs up there, and the defenders just kind of like let him go on by, thinking that he's going to miss that shot. But he makes that shot too often enough to say that it was a lucky shot. He makes it too often not. So, you know, this is, you know that's a part of his
almost
game.
20 a game already, too.
Yes, you know, so it's like that was good defense on Ricky Douglas is a part.
First-year sophomore picking up on it sooner. That means a lot of people are missing some LOT. Jake's been around 2 years.
The Sixers are up by 1, 7-6, Brad.
Mike McQuato, Ken LaFosse, Cliff Williams on the bench for the Sixers. Don't know what Ken LaFosse's there for, but maybe it's moral support.
And Brad, you know, Cliff Williams does not live in Malden anymore.
No.
You know, he tells his wife that he has 3 games a day.
Well, he should.
For both days, so he stays out of the house. He said this is his relaxation time. We got to make sure that his wife, the lovely Venus Williams,
Yeah, does she play tennis?
Not the one that you're thinking of.
Oh, sorry.
Never gets.
The both of them, you know, they got a little something to offer on both ends there.
But we got to make sure that she never gets the address of MNBL19.tripod.com.
What was that? MNBL19.tripod.com?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you say it any faster?
MNBL19.tripod.com. TRIPOD.
We got to make sure that she does not get that address or atrlive.blogspot.com, because if she does,
if she gets any of those,
he is done, baby, done.
So if anyone out there sees Venus Williams, please don't tell her MNBL19.tripod.com and hit the schedules link.
But if you want to give her a brand new tennis racket, go on.
Please do. I'm sure she'll look stylish in a headband with some wristbands to match. OJ blocked by Sean Chase, second-year junior.
That's the third time Chase got him there, Brad.
And there goes Jake with that floater. Saved by the Sixers. Douglas to McMillan, back to Douglas. He's just a solid player.
I don't know what that was, Brad.
Nerves, tightening butt cheeks. It could have been a lot of things. OJ muscles it. That's what he's best at. He will take a hit from anybody without fear. Did I happen to mention that I got some pork rinds in my bag, but we're not allowed to eat food in here?
Are they barbecued it?
No, they are getting the barbecued in today, so I got to go back. I actually asked. That is a favorite snack of mine, even though I shouldn't be eating them.
Oh, travel.
And that's what he's...
Because you know coming from the South, I know about pork rinds, but we call them skins.
Yeah.
If you're a true Southerner, you call them skins.
Yes, pork rinds for the people out there who are from this area. Oh, another triple by Ricky Douglas. They got 11 points. I'm sorry, 12, and Douglas has 8 of them.
Brad, where is Andrew Robinson?
Andrew Robinson says he's a little ticked off right now. He does not want anything to do with the cablecast booth at this time. Even though he doesn't have a mic, he can't move the camera upset.
And he's more upset than Beanie Amos?
I don't know. I see Beanie sitting over here relaxed and calm. Andy Robinson just can't handle the stress. He might need a cigarette.
Well, you know what, Brad?
Nice pass. Jeff Legentis from Jake Halloran ends the quarter.
You went Iron Man most of the game. Let's switch positions. I'll do the camera. You sit down, okay?
It doesn't matter. I don't mind standing right now. I'll do it to the first half. Second half,
all right,
we'll have Andy come in. I don't mind standing.
And you know what, Brad? Actually, doggone it, you know what?
And look at Amanda's belly. Did anyone catch that? I did.
You know what, Brad? We're actually going to tape.
Andy Robinson's on the book.
Okay.
He wasn't doing anything earlier, but he found a spot.
We're actually going to be, I forgot to mention this, we're actually going to be taping one extra game, and we're actually going to have 4 games to tape, because you know what? We're definitely going to tape tomorrow's game between the Kings and the Celtics. But you know what, Brad? We have to tape the last game tomorrow. The Bullets are playing, because they're unveiling their banner, and Mrs. Wright's going to be in here with young Master Wright.
Well, we could have just taped that part, right? Put on the end of the Bullets game from today. Possibly, instead of taping the whole game. Save some time, get to relax.
Well,
I mean, either way it's fine.
No, we really got to tape that game, because they're unveiling the banner, and that game really has to be shown. So,
okay,
you know, we'll just do that.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. But you know what?
So we don't have to air the Bullets Laker game.
I was just going to say that would cancel out I just thought about that. That would cancel out the Bullets Laker game. But yeah, that was a request, and you know, we have no problems honoring this request. The only bummer thing about it, Brad, is that I was looking to be home to watch the Patriots.
Oh, that's true.
That's 2 weeks in a row we're in this gym and the Patriots are playing.
Yes.
Who you got, Brad? You got Patriots or you got the Chargers? And let me ask you, and let me say this before you answer. If you answer wrong, you know that show, Wrestling Center?
Yeah.
You know how Quest always gets hit in the head with that giant pencil?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to hit you in the head with this mic if you answer wrong. So now you can answer the question. Who you got?
Hold on. Let me see if I'm away from arm's length. Because I am a very huge fan of Antonio Gates. I'm a believer in LaDainian Tomlinson. He was on my fantasy team, got me a lot of points. And the Sonics want a timeout. But I believe the Patriots, with their history in the playoffs, being a meager 11-1 in the past 4
12-1.
seasons. 12-1, sorry, yes. I didn't include last week, the shellacking that they gave. I think San Diego's a great team. Seattle's a good team. I think it's going to be San Diego and Patriots in the finals. So I'm saying the Pats to win by 10.
Did you say San Diego and the Patriots in the finals, meaning the Super Bowl?
No, the AFC. I mean, I'm sorry. Where am I?
I don't know, Brad.
No, they're playing, ain't they playing Seattle tomorrow?
No, damn. The Pats are playing the Chargers tomorrow in San Diego. Seattle's in the NFC.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
yeah, I'm on drugs, but I'm saying the Pats by 6.
Okay, well,
just because of their postseason history.
After you blundered through that.
Yes, well, I was nervous of getting hit with a mic, wouldn't you be?
All you had to do was pick the right team, and you did. I'm pleased to announce that you picked the right team. As far as I'm concerned, with a team like the Patriots, who's the reigning dynasty in the NFL, you know, they should be the favorite until they get eliminated.
Exactly. That's why I'm going with them by 6. Postseason history proves that they're a damn good team. San Diego hasn't proved it yet. Phillip Rivers' first full season behind the helm. I've seen some mistakes he did last week. Gates and Tomlinson have to have their biggest games. And Sean Hickey, possibly the rumored child of M. Shizzle, scores his first hoop of the day.
Brad, what is an M. Shizzle?
It's a Miles. It's a Miles Jolly Roger Hickey. An M. Shizzle is something that emanates from an overhead two-handed caveman shot. And if it goes in, it's a shizzle. If it doesn't, it's not.
I have to tell you, on that
Dan
one,
Lou
Brad,
with a basket.
Dan Lou, but the Sixers just all stepped aside and gave him lane. I don't understand that.
They thought he was going to dunk. No one wants to get dunked on. Sammy Jean inside to OJ. Turnaround, not his thing. Stay 6 a ball. Chuck Rogers asking why. The dome is shining today. He's looking quite dapper as well. Always the stylish man.
And Brad, I got to tell you, Troy Dinkins is not in the house. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't get a chance to tell you this, at least not on camera. I might have told you off camera. But on camera last week, Troy Dinkins, he did the power march to me. He watched the first show around the rim. He was quite upset at both of us for not saying that the Sonics was going to the madness.
Hey, we both said it, but I did say, because I wasn't sure of Lopes Raftery going to church, that could knock them out of 4th.
And that could be confirmed by going to atrlive.blogspot.com.
That's true.
You did say that.
Yep. And I said if he shows up to every game, they will make it.
And when I made my predictions, it was at the information that was current at that time, saying that he was only going to play half the games. And that's what I explained to one Troy Dinkins, but he didn't want to hear.
He didn't want to hear it.
Troy Dinkins is still upset because 3 seasons are gone. In the year 2004, Cliff Williams went on that show because they graduated high school the same. You know, they're classmates.
Yes, they're classmates.
I ain't going to say the year, but they're classmates. So Cliff Williams said that he used to beat Troy Dinkins all the time. Now, both Cliff Williams and Troy Dinkins on the Malden High basketball
team, yes.
And Troy has not ever forgiven Cliff about that. And he's yet to come on the show to rebut.
No, he won't come on.
We might see him on this year.
Well, we could hope. Put him on the web.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. There's plenty of room on that web, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, because no one has been on that web more times than you, Brad.
This is true.
Oh, that was very hard, Brad. He out-muscled him. That one goes in.
That's what he does.
Hard work.
Now, we have a Sonic that has not played the first 2 games of the season into the game now. He's a big boy, number 12. He's now in the game. I got to find out his name.
Sixers are up by 16, 26-10. Brad, what time is it? Because
it's about 3.
Okay, a little bit past 3. Can we have to find out who was going to relieve the Lakers on the door in 9 minutes? So the information's over there. We got 9 minutes to look that up.
Okay, we got Lensley Adams into the game. That's who number 12 is for the Sonics.
Michael O'Brien.
Getting his, I think, his second basket of the day, possibly third. But Lensley Adams, number 12, seeing his first action in the MNBL. He's a big boy, playing the middle. John McMillan with the offensive push-off. I'm just salivating. I want them skins.
There you go.
I'm hungry. Hey,
The only Yankee I've known to attempt to put the salt on the watermelon. You did try it, you didn't like it, but hey, you tried it.
Yep.
You're the only Yankee that would do that. And I don't mean New York.
I've tried a lot.
I don't mean New York Yankee.
Oh no, hate him. I'm wearing my Red Sox shirt right now.
I mean born north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yes, and I am quite north. Tree, Hampshire, where the wind is colder and the snow is whiter. Uh-oh, Chuck Rogers saying no, that's Sonic ball. Oh, it is Sonic ball. He got what he wanted.
Why was Chuck Rogers mad? It was his
He
ball.
thought he called sixes. One ref said Sixer, one said Sonic. Shuck and jive there by Dan Lou. And he hits a deep deuce. Even Chuck Rogers got a giggle off that. Bubba Rogers adjusting his hat saying, how'd that go in? Douglas was set for another three in that corner. That's where he's hit both of them. Coming into the game, Ribeiro. There goes his third attempt. Didn't hit that one. Raftery sees a wide open
he looked
Dan
up.
Lou.
That was good defense.
Good, very
defense.
good
foul.
defense. Kept his hands underneath his chest, couldn't get the ball up.
That was a good foul.
That's one of the very few good fouls we see in this league. Quite parched at this moment.
Let's go! Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, thank you. Come on, Danny!
Danny misses the first of his two attempts. Ribeiro and Jean into the game. McMillan out. Stands is still filling. And a rebound by Matt Emanuel has been extremely quiet this day. And he no-look pass to Sammy Jean, first-year sophomore from a three-year senior. He's got to know better than to throw a pass like that.
Always got to be aware of the clientele that's on the floor with you, Brad, at all whole times. Hey, Brad, next week the college folks, the college commentators are going to be showing up.
Oh,
interception
steal.
by Matt Emanuel. But you know, Brad,
Ooh.
I actually missed that call.
Jake Halloran pushed Matt Emanuel. He didn't want him to get that breakaway. And the ball went off Matt's hands. And they said it's Sonic ball. They never called the foul. OJ with the ball again. And there's a lot of bumping and grinding right now.
Brad, OJ's the only one down low doing work for the Sixers. The only one.
Look at all 4 Sixers out by the three-point line. Matt Emanuel's calling timeout. The ball went right by him.
OJ's the only one down there doing work, Brad. The only one. He kept that alive himself.
Yes.
1 against 5.
Ricky Douglas got in there late, but he was alone.
What I was going to say before everything went wild, Brad, is that Matt Emanuel, he intercepted that pass, right? And then, if you notice, he came down, he slowed down, went on an angle, then tried to go for the leg when he could have just kept the momentum, go straight to the hole. And that is a bad habit in this league, Brad.
He thinks he's faster than he is.
He should have just went straight, and he would have got there, because the quickest route from point A to point B is a straight line. You learned that in geometry, Brad.
This is true. And thank you for bringing that up. Yes, Go Ref Go again lied to us and has no-showed. Saturdays are a better day for him. I made mention of it last game when I went Iron Man. So to Go Ref Go, if you're watching this game, thank you for not showing again. Didn't you do that the whole season last year?
Yeah, he took a season off, Brad. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't possibly be tired.
Yeah. And I called both his numbers because he gave me 2. You can reach me at any time.
That's
a travel.
That was travel. And he looked at the ref like the ref is cockeyed. He traveled, took those baby steps.
That's easy. Anyone could have called that, even Magoo.
Lopes Rafferty, Brad, has been quiet.
Yes. He got a nice chastising from Coach Bubba Rogers and then Coach Chuck Rogers. And Raftery's trying to do it all himself. That was ill-advised. And I don't know if I got that on camera because it moved so fast.
Well, we can only hope so.
And I got all these people surrounding me, and I'm worried about people hitting me.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I don't know why he waited.
Well, he's probably told you better not. Oh, a nice block.
You definitely got that one, Brad.
I definitely got that block. And a quick foul by Raftery. That's his first.
Hey, Brad, do you know how much time? Is it pretty close?
It's close.
How much time?
Uh-oh, the ref is saying there was six
back
players.
players, so that's a technical foul.
That's a technical foul on Black. Cliff Williams standing there, hush mouth. The ball was in play. All six were walking up the floor. They were trying to make a sub.
There's no argument. The man called.
Chuck Rogers saying he made the call. That's all we can do.
Brad, I'm going to get into position now.
Go ahead.
Kenny, how much time?
1:48.
There we go.
Under 2 minutes. Halloran hits the first. And the Sonics need every basket they can get right now. Misses the second. But they get the ball. All the Sixers running back, thinking they still had the ball. Raftery again being harassed by Sammy Jean. Raftery thinks his handle is all that good, but he's getting picked all day. Blocked by McMillan. Chase over to Raftery. Trying to be and one when he should have just went straight. Chase with the save. Bullied by Mike O'Brien. OJ out rebounding Raftery. Another three attempt.
That was off the glass.
Another three by Ricky Douglas. That's his third out of 4 attempts. 1 minute exactly. Sonics up 15. A horrible pass by Jeff Legentis. McMillan looking for a foul.
Did you see that, Brad?
I did see it. It was on camera. I seen it, and it's on camera. Timeout with 30 seconds left. Someone lit off a stink bomb.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever came out of that locker room or up in the bleachers. So we got the courts clearing.
Yeah, that was a stink bomb, Brad. That was done on purpose. That was a stink bomb.
Everyone here find a seat, please. All the noise that's here is being picked up on camera.
Do you know who it was?
I have no idea who lit it. We have a little controversy on the court as John McMillan tried to trip one of the Sonics running up the court. Chuck Rogers, Cliff Williams talking about it. I'm sure Cliff Williams is going to take him out of the game. Nothing but love him in the MNBL. And yes, McMillan is on the bench. Whoever lit that stink bomb should be thrown into a airtight room with about 10 of them lit off. That's just not cool.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left in the first half. Douglas with the ball. Off balance. 20 seconds trying to save it. This kid has no shame in his game. Number 7 of the Sixers is just trying to light it up. Douglas wanted another 3. Oh, Jeff Legenta's waiting to receive the ball. He blows the bunny! Jeff Legenta's the last 2 minutes made major mistakes.
Hey, Brad, where you going? You don't want to see me on camera?
I was waiting to yell at people.
I have handsome features.
You should in a stylish wave cap.
At the end of the first half, the Sixers 30, Sonics 17.
Bring that rack to the
Sixers swinging the ball on the offense. They're making the defense work. OJ is coming up big on the boards down below there, Brad. And meanwhile, the Sonics just cannot get into the rhythm, Brad. They're playing 4-on-5 and 1-on-5. They're not playing 5-on-5, Brad.
No, not right now. The Sonics are discombobulated. I don't understand why Raftery is holding back from his shots. They're not moving the ball well. Jeff Legenta's making mistake after mistake. And the Sonics need to move the ball a little better, start pressuring the defense a little more, and they can't allow them threes no more. Ricky Douglas got at least 12, 14 points out of their 30.
30-17. We'll see you at the half.
I did. You got 2. Welcome back to second half action. Sonic Sixers. Sixers up 30-17. Right now the Sonics have the ball, but the Sixers get it right back. Matt Emanuel to Eric Ribeiro with OJ, Ricky Douglas, and McMillan, who I say shouldn't be in the game right now, but that's just my call, and I'm not a coach here. Douglas shoots another 3. He airballs it. OJ has a chant going. Traveling violation.
What are they singing, Brad? What are they singing?
OJ. They're chanting for OJ. Chase with the ball. Scared. Nice pass by McMillan. Ricky Douglas has 13 so far.
I can hear Chuck Rogers clearly through the headsets.
Last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Brad, I'm going to be better served if you commentate by yourself, because I can't commentate and do the camera at the same time.
Okay.
I reckon I'm not as talented as you. I don't want to miss the shot. You never know what's going to happen. But you can handle the stick by yourself, right?
I can handle it.
Okay. Well, I got the camera. If something really extraordinary happens, I'll try to jump in, but
okay, that's
I'm
fine.
more concerned about the shot.
Emanuel with the ball over to Douglas. Douglas looking for Olgens. And that's what they're saying, Olgens. His real name. Why would you want the initials OJ in your name anyway? I wouldn't want to be called OJ. All my gloves fit, so I can't be acquitted. McMillan at the line, pointing to the stands. For what reason? He just missed. He missed an unguarded, undefended shot. And he missed them both. Both to the left side of the rim. Dan Liu with the ball, pushing it up. Halloran, who's been quiet since the first quarter. Nice defense by Emanuel. Sees an open McMillan in there. Back to Douglas. Overshoots, too close to the rim. Emanuel gets away with steps and throws the ball off a Sonic hand. Sixer ball. Quick pass in. Over to a cut in Ribeiro. Nice pass to Douglas. They're trying to feed him too much. I don't know why they're worried about Douglas scoring all the points. Raftery bringing the ball around. Halloran for 3. Off the glass and in. That helps. It gets him to 20. Last game is the Pistons and Hawks, yes. Hawks, I believe, yeah.
That game is not going to be cable cast, unfortunately. It's not going to be taped.
Nope, without no extra help, we can't tape every game. If you'd like to come down here and help at any opportunity, parent, kid, player in the league, if you don't have a game and you want to help in the cablecast booth, start on camera, work your way up to commentating. If you have the gift of gab, you're even better suited. It'll give myself and Nestor a break. We'll gladly give you the position. Emmanuel for three. And he hits it. And OJ pats him on the backside for good measure. That's going to leave a handprint. Halloran wants another three. I don't know why he's worried about that. Air ball. And he wanted a three, and he shot an air ball too. Goes back to the Sixers. OJ with the ball. McMillan wants a three. The Sixers are lighting up the threes right now. Commanding 18-point lead. Mike O'Brien, nice job right there, splitting the D. Sonics need a lot more than that. They've only scored 5 this quarter. And Raftery has been silenced. And there's a foul by Raftery.
Foul is on number 7, Michael Lowe, Raftery's third personal, second on the team.
Tuck your shirt.
OJ hits the first. Olgin's best qualities: down low, plays hard, and he can hit free throws. The rest, nothing. But he has a good smile on him. He didn't lose his smile. Both free throws, no problem. Look at that smile. O'Brien finds an open man. Legentis cross-courts it for Halloran. Inside to O'Brien. Turnaround. Gets the shooter's bounce. Mike O'Brien and Ogins going at it with smiles. Who has the brightest smile? Sixers just have to slow the pace down. There's no hurry. Emmanuel trying to get it inside. He has good eyes, but sometimes you have to know when to throw it and when not to. Jake with the shooter's roll. It's all fine and dandy, but you can't keep switching hoops. Got it down to 14, just chopped off 4 quick points. Got to get it down under 10 before the fourth quarter. Ribeiro not paying attention. Emmanuel throws away his second pass in a row. O'Brien with another jumper. He's hot. Mike O'Brien's hot.
I prefer the chair, Brad.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll grab a chair. I find it more comfortable just standing. Just because of that camera height. Emmanuel for another three. No good. Front rims it. Halloran with the rebound. Coming back the other way. They got numbers. And he loses the ball. Goes off a Sixer leg. Sixers want timeout.
2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the quarter.
Should be a chair in that side room right there on the right. Right now we have a 40-28 lead down to 12. It was up to 18. Sonics doing a good job chipping away, but they got to dig a little harder. They need to stop the Sixers from going anywhere up court. The Sonics, on the other hand, Mike O'Brien is very hot right now. You keep feeding him the ball. Jake Halloran has calmed down. Michael Lopes' raftery has not been a factor at all today. He might have 2 points at most. Sixers, on the other hand, their big man today is Ricky Douglas, first-year sophomore. But Ogens Cheridor is doing all the work down low by his lonesome. Wide open, no good, shoots a little to the left. Just a bit outside. OJ gets blocked by Legentis. And the ref didn't even see it. The ref totally missed that. Legentis tapped the ball out of his hands. I'm calling it like I see it, lady. Don't you give me no voodoo. I know where you live. Sean Chase, nice turnaround. Second-year juniors, looks like a freshman. Sean Chase. They got it down to 10. This is exactly where they want to be. Ogens with the baseline. Throws it off a Sonic, stays 6 ball. Starting to get a little loud in here there, Nesta. Ogens with an easy basket. And Chuck Rogers is asking, how would you allow that? Well, considering the man benches 300, I wouldn't question it. Halloran drops the pass to a hot O'Brien. Still hot. Emmanuel with the ball. Sonics playing lazy D right now on the outside. Sixers have quite a few threes today. Inside to OJ, goes off him. Stays 6 ball. Chuck Rogers asking if the ref is seeing things, because he thought it should have went his way. Sammy Jean, the Sonics going with a very, Sixers going with a very small backcourt. Chase is open in the middle. He wants the ball. He's got it. Over to O'Brien, who's been hot. Trying back to Legentis. Jumper off balance. Didn't follow his shot. Saves it off Sammy Jean. It stays Sonic ball. Sammy Jean got popped in the nose with the loose basketball. He should be okay. Ogens with the steal, stays Sonic ball. Good defense, but he's using too much of the body. People are just filing in. Legentis over in the corner. Halloran for 3. They needed that. That would have been huge. Ogens brings the ball up to Ribeiro. Blocked and a foul.
Jake Halloran is first person, third of the team.
Misses the first. Pistons filing into the locker room to the next non-televised game. Facing off against the Hawks. And he misses the second. Halloran with the loose ball off a chase, up for way too far of a pass ahead.
26 seconds.
26 seconds playing for last shot. Origins with the ball in three-point land.
15 seconds.
Plenty of time to get the shot off. 15.
10 seconds.
Off his foot. Stays 6 a ball. Went off Jake's foot. Ribeiro with the open shot. Brings it in, blocked, stays 6 a ball still. They got 4 seconds to get the ball off. Emmanuel looking for a way out. Gets it to Ribeiro. Emmanuel real deep. Oh! Jonathan Lame with the last second shot pass from Matt Emmanuel, who wanted that ridiculous three-point attempt. The second smallest man on the court. Jonathan Lamb has about a half-inch on Sammy Jean. The Sixers boasting the smallest backcourt in the MNBL this season. The Sonics, on the other hand, trailing by 12 once again. They got it down to 10 from 18, back to 12. Sonics playing very lackadaisical defense, not moving the ball well on offense, and not hitting the shots they need to down low.
I don't know, Brad. I think that the Sonics just, I guess they just think that the team's just going to lay down for them. And I think, you know, they came into this weekend, Brad, undefeated on top of the Heat, tied with the Kings 2-0. But you know what, Brad? The Sixers were also undefeated 1-0. And I think the Sonics just thought that they were just going to be able to just walk in and just take this game. But that is not to be. The Sixers definitely want this game. The Sixers are doing all the little things right there. They're boxing out the guy. They're making the defense work. They're hitting the open man. They're making their layups.
Absolutely. I think the Sonics just underestimated the Sixers offense. Sixers put up quick points fast. No one thought they had a good three-point shooting team, but they're hitting them. Ricky Douglas had 3 in the first quarter alone. McMillan, Emmanuel, they both have 1.
Hey, get out the way.
And was it in the act of shooting or not? Yes, it is. That's only 2 on Jake. Here come the subs. Emmanuel at the line. Shoots a step back behind the line. He hits it. Hits 1 of 2. Sonics got to push now. It's the end of this. This is the last quarter, the 4th and final quarter. Halloran off the glass. They can't keep relying on Jake Halloran. Like I said,
Some pressure on these guys.
they need another scorer in there, but a scorer with his head on his shoulders, not someone who's just looking for himself. There are 5 people on the court at a time. McMillan with another 3 attempt. Another air ball. They might have airballed as many as... Oh, Jake gives up the ball. Gets it back, luckily. Finds an open OJ. Going against Legentis. You're not going to overpower OJ. Dan Liu doing the smart thing, slowing it down. Now they got numbers, they can push. Legentis for 3. Just like his brother. Rubens Legentis of the Hawks, 3-year player, shot the same exact way. Douglas hasn't hit a 3 since the first. Speaking of Rubens Legentis, just walked in.
Falls on the Sonics, number 29, Jake Halloran. His 3rd personal, 5th on the team.
Legentis.
Yeah.
McMillan trying to get that ball. Halloran read that with no problem. Cheridor comes in and floats off the baseline. Sixers piling it on again, back up 10. Sonics had it, and they just let it go. Keep it in single digits, you got a shot. That doesn't stop the clock. The clock's still running.
Back what, 22? Fouls on the Sixers, number 24, holding the third over the second personal. Second
Stay behind that line here, Jeff.
Chase can't get the first one to go. Someone needs to feed that boy some pasta and Chinese food before he goes to bed. At the same time. Hits the second. Good touch.
Jeff, behind you, Jeff.
Down to 9. The Sonics, a big steal right here would help. They got to stop the penetration by OJ. He's a good free throw shooter. You can't keep fouling him and allowing him to get the ball under the rim. He's going to beat you somewhere.
Sonic foul on number 8, Ian Lou, his first personal, 6 on the team.
Hits it. He's perfect at the line today. Legendas out, Raftery back in. Hopefully Raftery can hit some shots and keep his mouth shut and play the right way. Sonics could use him right now. Oh, he misses his first one. Sixers are on the pressure. Halloran ups it for Dan Lou. Dan Lou travels. He got scared. Dan Lou's butt cheeks got real tight. Douglas, easy layup. Sean Chase played Olay. Back up to 12. They just added to 8 again. Tough pass. Sonics are not looking where they should be. Raftery fouled outside. Oh, travel. Okay. Traveling violation on the Sonics. 6 a ball. Up 12.
Yeah, it's 6. That's at the mark.
A 3 by McMillan. No good. I don't know why they're still relying on threes. They got the lead. They should be worried about holding that. Shot by Dan Lou.
Can you just do a shout out?
Oh, yes.
Gladys Rogers, team member of the Sonics, wanted to leave this shout out that today was the annual King Luncheon, not little King Junior's Luncheon.
Oh, a hard foul. The hoop and the harm. Ribeiro hits Jake Halloran, but as we pause for the team to regroup, Gladys Rogers would like to say a few words, possibly about well, wants to give a shout out. Yes. Let you do it. You know what she said.
Yes, basically she just wants us to recognize that today is the annual King Luncheon given by the North Shore Black Women Association, Inc. The league was on it last year at said luncheon. If you remember, Brad, we attended, and she just wanted us to reiterate the good words of the Dr. King, keep the dream alive.
And they are good words. And Gladys Rogers always down here with the Sonics. She used to be with the Sixers, now she's with the Sonics. Douglas with an ugly 3. He hit 3s, missed 5. You hit 3 threes in a row, it doesn't mean you can shoot 5 more. He's 3 for 8. He hit 3 in a row, he hasn't hit 1 since. Sonics need this quick basket here. Raftery for 3, it could be big. No good, he didn't follow it. Sonic ball, Douglas shouldn't have saved it. Time, Kenny? 3:20 remaining in the game. A steal, steps out of bounds. Chase Gotta be patient. He panicked. I don't know why. You got plenty. There's no shot clock. The one thing in this league no one seems to understand, there's no shot clock on top of the backboard. Why are you in a hurry? The Sonics need a steal here badly. They cut the lead down again. It's still reachable with 3 minutes to go. OJ with the ball. That's a good move right there. Triple team. Travel. That's a good move right there. When he gets that ball, you just got to collapse on him. Everybody. Make him move that ball. Raftery. OJ's not paying attention. OJ was sleeping on that play.
In the pocket.
Raftery at the line. He's got good form, good shooting skills. They need them both. They cut it down to 6. It went from 18 to 6 from the third quarter until now. Taking a long time to get back. They needed that shot. They need a steal now. Sonics got to hustle back on D. Wide open Ribeiro. Just like that. Sonics got to push now. It's under 3. Be smart here. Take your time. Short front rims it. Over the back on Emmanuel. Jake Halloran is not crashing for rebounds. He's taking a 3 though. Oh, that would have been big. Emmanuel, thank God Raftery was there to block his vision. McMillan would have had a breakaway. Knocked out of bounds. Clock stops now, and the Sixers want a timeout. Guys, can you find a seat or not talk, because it's getting picked up by the camera? Sonics in their huddle, Sixers in their huddle. Sixers seem to have fallen apart a little this quarter. They had a lead all game. Sonics were not playing up to par. Raftery spent a lot of time on the bench today, teaching him a lesson from last weekend. We're ready for action. The refs have blown the whistle. Sonics are set. Offensive. That was a good call. Offensive. Cheridor was way off balance. I called that before the ref. Sonics need a basket. Too hard. Good follow. Oh, you're not going to out-rebound him. And he can dribble. Oh, he throws it away. Ribeiro with the loose ball. 10 seconds is over. Timeout Sixers. Cliff Williams sensed danger. The robot's arms were flaring.
Keep it up. Swing the elbow.
1 minute, 54 seconds left in the game.
154, only an 8-point lead. Sonics need the ball, and they need it now.
Minute 40. Minute 40. What? Minute more? Add a minute.
Make it 2. Sixers ball. McMillan is a lefty, and they're not playing the left hand. Douglas does not need another 3 because he'll miss it. Emmanuel should handle the ball for a while and kill time. Good split right there. Oh, he hesitated. Trying to get a shot off. I don't know why. They should play four corners. Followed by McMillan, who was wide open on the weak side. That puts it up to 10. That could be over. That could be what they needed. Chase got to put this in. Goes off the Sixers. Getting into position. Halloran, no time to play. They got to do something. A three-pointer would help. Front rims it. No one's crashing. Raftery, Halloran, and Dan Lou were all behind the three-point line. Throws it away. Still a chance, but a limited chance. Oh, he front rims it again. He was off balance. He wasn't set, and he had numbers. Why would he hurry? Emmanuel trying to do what he's doing himself. Throws it away. The two Littleans coming into the game to harass the dribbler. Cliff Williams sensing the game is over, I think. He's putting in his Littleans to harass the dribblers. Sammy Jean is fast as lightning, but they don't have time to play. Mike O'Brien, 30 seconds. He was hot for a while, and they got away from giving him the rock. Ooh, he almost a trap. Launches it. Raftery trying to save it and throw it off a Sixer. Gets up to Halloran. Oh, he throws it away. This game is all said and done, my friend. Off balance three, no good, and that's the ball game. 56-46 in favor of the Sixers. They are now tied with the Kings, 2-0. The Sonics dropped to 2-1. The Sonics, Michael Lopes Raftery, not a big factor in this game. Jake Allen, a little out of control. Michael Bryan was hot, but they got away from giving him the ball. The Sixers, on the other hand, got the lead early, never relinquished it. And people just going underneath when they can just go around me.
You know, what can you say? Well, you know what? Now we know why that the youngsters do it, because they get it from their parents.
It happens. But anyway, the Sixers get their second victory behind an early upstart from Ricky Douglas, first-year sophomore. 3 threes in the first quarter. Went 0 for 5 the rest of the game. But a well-versed game going on. And Gladys Rogers not happy, but we are celebrating the annual Martin Luther King dinner and celebration for you. And anything you want to say about that right now at this time as you're leaving? A little upset, but understandably.
Well, being that it's our first loss, we know what we have to do the next time around. We know that we have to beat the Sixers, have a little bit more control with the ball, making sure that we do use our defense to our advantage instead of to our disadvantage.
Yes.
And letting them score. We can't give them away easy shots. We have to make them work for every point that they get. Unfortunately, the Sonics didn't do that this time around. But I think they'll regroup and they'll learn from today, being that that's their first loss, and continue on with their best effort to win in the future. So any other team that we take on, tomorrow's another day, next week's another week, and I see it's going to be a challenging year for all these teams across the board.
Hey, everybody's got to lose. No one's going undefeated.
Correct. And as a matter of fact, I think it's a good thing. You lose at the beginning of the year, and then come the end of the year, the season, you're stronger. Because if you end up winning at the beginning of the season, you know, and we all know, what can happen. When you do not need and can afford that loss, that's when it happens. So it's better off beginning of the season, and we'll do well. Sonics, I see good future, good games ahead.
Truer words couldn't have been said.
I think
Gladys Rogers.
I think that says it all. For Gladys Revere Rogers, Brad With Benton, behind the camera, Nestor Dudley, that's me, we're saying use at the games.
That's him.